Good morning, Tehmina Khan is here in TKMaths is Fun. In today's video, we will see a question on histogram, and it is about unequal group interval. It is a part of the O-level mathematics in most of the boards and come under the category of statistics, right? So let's see a question. By the way, you can see here my blog address. If you go to that site, you will see videos on many topics which will help you to revise your concept. I will give the link in the description below. Okay, so the question is about the mass of gram of sweets in a jar, which was measured by number of students. 50 students are measuring it. So if you see here, first of all, like this is your frequency and this is your data. You should understand what you are measuring, what you are studying. That is your data, and whoever is doing, how many people are doing, that is your frequency, or how many times it is happening. So right now, if I just see, because I'm explaining you how to read the table as well, right? Some people get confused there as well. So 5 students measure the weight of the sweets in a jar between 0 to 200 gram. And similarly, it is in the rest of the table. If you add up all the frequency, it should be added up to 50, which means it is correct. Now, it is the question given to you, so definitely it will be correct. But when you are writing it, you are calculating from the data at times. Make sure it is added up to the given thing. Okay, so now if we see 0 to 100 mean the interval is of 200, right? Let me change the color here. And 200 to 300 is 100. I'm just talking about the difference. 300 to 350 is only 50. And then 350 to 400, again 50. 400 to 500. So the interval is unequal here. To calculate the estimated mean, now number one, why it is called estimated mean? You know why? Because you don't know exactly those 5 students here who calculated the weight of the sweets in a jar was what value in between 0 to 200. So whatever the answer we will get, that will be estimated answer, right? This is the reason it is called estimated mean whenever we are solving a question on a group interval. Now the method to calculate which value of x I will take from here and multiply by 5. The formula is sigma fx over sigma f, right? So because we don't know, so we take the mid value. How do you find out the mid value? You add up the upper and lower values given to you and divide it by 2. So it is coming 100. So in this case, the mid value will be of x is 100. In this case, between 200 and 300, it's very easy value, so you can calculate mentally. It will be 250. In this case, it will be 325. Why? I'm just adding 300 and 350 and divided by 2, right? So if somebody wants to use calculator, he can do that. Or because these are simple values, you can easily do it mentally. And in this case, 375. In this case, 450. So now these are your x value which you will multiply by frequency. Okay, so now I am making a table here so that I cannot make any mistake, which is with fx. So I'll multiply this by this by this, and I will quickly write down the answer. 100 by 500, 500. 250 by 9, 2250. Then 325 by 18, 5850. And then 375 by 12, 4500. Then 450, sorry, it's this 0 is not here. 450 times 6. And then this is called sigma fx, right? This part is done. Sigma means sum. So now I will add up all of them and I will get my sigma fx. So let's add them up. Okay, so my answer is coming 158. And what is your coming? Is it right? We will just see, right? Because I have the answer key, so I know it's the right answer. Okay, so now because we are calculating mean and the formula is sigma fx over sigma f. So we have calculated sigma fx, which is 15800, and sigma f we know is the frequency, like I told you. Add up all the frequencies. By the way, some students, make mistake. And what is their mistake? Let me make it a little neater. Okay, some students, what do? They just do 1 2 3 4 5 and they write here 5. No, it's a group data, right? It's frequency individually given to you. So you will calculate 5 9 18 20 12 6, which is given to you 50. So you will write here 50. So let's divide it by 50 and get the answer. It is coming 316. So estimated mean is 360 gram. Okay, now let's see the next question. Achha, by the way, you will write the answer in the space provided to you. Make sure it. Complete the histogram to show the information in the table. Now if you see here, 0 to 100, 100 to 200 is given to you, and 400 to 500 is given to you. So you have to complete the graph for between 200 to 400. So which one is that? Let me erase the extra information. There's no extra information. So you have to complete the graph for this part, and this part. Okay. Now, another thing, if you see what is written on the y-axis, it is written frequency density. Was it given to you here? No, frequency is given to you here. So you have to write down frequency density here. So let me erase all this so that I can make a column here. Now if you remember, what is frequency density? Frequency density is equals to frequency upon class width. Okay, so let's make a column here. Frequency density. Okay, always make it will be easy for you. So frequency divided by class width. So 5 divided by 200 for this case, 9 divided by 100 for this case, 18 divided by 50 for this case, 12 divided by 50 for this, 6 divided by 100 for this. Okay, so let's write down the answers here quickly. Achha, we have to check how they are writing it, so let's write down all very quickly. 5 divided by 200 is 0.025, 0.09, 18 divided by 50 is 0.36, 12 divided by 50 is 0.24, oops, sorry, eraser, oops, and 0.06. Okay, so now if I see this was given to us in the question, but the point here is when it is unequal group interval, how do we decide the width of the bar? If you see, the width of the bar is here 0 to 200, right? So, and the smallest interval is 50 here. So if you see here, this is the one which is given to you. So 100 will be half of this width which is given to you, and 50 will be 1/4 of this which is given to you, right? Because there are 4 50s in 200. So let's plot this first. Between 200 to 300. So it will be just one bar which will have this length. Why? Because 0 to 200 has, if you see, 2 boxes, the 10 small boxes in each. Now this one has to go till 0.09. Okay, so 0.09 is where? If you see here, this is 0.01. So 0.09 will be somewhere here. Agreed? How do we know what is the reading of one box? Any idea? How do you figure it out? Because that is very important to figure out. What do? You see number of boxes here. How many boxes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the unit taken is 0.1. So 0.1 divided by 10 is 0.01. It means the reading of each box is 0.01. And you have to mark what? 0.09. It means it is this line. tick, 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 right? So my bar will be from here till here for 200 to 300. Okay, so let's draw the line neatly here. Okay, so this will be the bar for 200 to 300. Now let's see for the other two. They both are for 50. This one is for 50 and this one is for 50. It means the bar, the width of the bar will be half of the box. Okay, from here till here and then from here till here. Now we have to see the height. So for the first one, between 300 to 350, it is 0.36. Now 0.3 is coming till here. So 0.36 will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, somewhere here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, sorry, here, 6. So let me draw the line here to avoid. You will have ruler, I don't have it here right now. So I'm just drawing line here. I will erase it later. So now from the center, because it is 350 and there are 10 boxes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So from here, I will draw a line till here straight. Okay. This is for the interval 300 to 350. I will erase the top line a bit, not the whole of it, but this one I have to join here. Oops, it's little off. Anyway. Okay, so this is between, and I can mention here if I want to write, it is 0.36. Okay, so now let's see. The next one is 0.24. Between 350 and 400, 0.24. 0.2 is here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it will be here. Okay, so let me change the color again. Sorry. Okay, so this is how you will complete it, right? And one extra information I would like to give you here, that the area of the bar in histogram gives you the frequency. So if you multiply 0.36 by 50, you will get the frequency, right? So thank you very much for watching the video. Please share it with your friends so that they can also revise the concept. Take care. Bye bye. Do press like and subscribe button.